going on, guys? Right with Northwest Strings here with a video about a little more of a serious topic. This is more about the whole chaos that comes in the lacrosse world with trading and trading through YouTube, trading through Instagram, through Twitter, stuff like that. Anytime you are in the lacrosse community on social media and someone posts a picture or something that says, hey, strung up this head for sale and for trade, you know, hit me with your offers, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll trade you this, or yeah, I'll trade you this and throw in these, and you guys come to an agreement and you both ship out your stuff and they go and you get them and the trade's done, boom, everyone's happy. So basically the whole chaos that comes with that is two words that I'm going to break down in this video. There's scamming, and then there's stealing, or thievery, as I like to refer to it. And scamming is not the same thing as thievery, though they do fall under the same category, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video, so just wait. So I'm going to get into thievery first, or stealing as it's known to you, and then I'll work my way into scamming. So thievery, stealing, is when you come to an agreement with somebody on a trade, and then either you ship your stuff out to them and they don't ship you anything back, or they ship their stuff out to you and you don't ship anything back. Which is the most ignorant and asinine thing you can do. Like, if you have the audacity to steal from somebody, I don't want to say anything rude, just because I know there's people, probably maybe a couple people out there that watch my videos that have done this before, and I don't want to offend you guys in any way. I mean, I love you guys, you're loyal subscribers and stuff like that, but stealing's wrong. You learn that from a very young age, and I mean, I don't know what more to say about it other than stealing from people is wrong. Like, it's not what you do. If you come to an agreement on something and then you want to back out of that agreement but you get their stuff, don't just keep it and not talk to them again and not ever send them anything. I'll go into a scenario with me, actually, that happened a couple months ago. I bought a Surgeon Saitai shaft from Clutch Fanatic 37, or Josh Davis. And there was some money troubles. I got an email saying that my bank did not approve the transaction, so money never left my account. And then I emailed him a couple times, but you know, he's a busy guy. He has got college and lacrosse and stuff, so he didn't respond. I kind of did send him emails last minute, so I'm not, I wasn't worried that he wasn't responding. I know he's got a life and things to do. So I sent him, I was like, hey, my bank didn't allow the transaction, just decline, don't send me the shaft, I didn't give you the money, so don't send me the shaft. And literally 2 hours later, after I'd seen the email from my bank, the mail got here, and his shaft was in a box sitting on my doorstep, and I was like, oh. And so I emailed him and I was like, hey, didn't realize you shipped the shaft. It's here. I will, if I can't come up with the money here in a couple days, I will ship it right back. Other than that, like, if you're not okay with that, I'll ship it back right away if you need it. You just let me know. And he emailed me back and he says, hey, $90 stayed in my account. Hopefully you figure everything out. Enjoy your shaft. Well, that's not exactly what he said, but that's the gist of it. And so I called my bank and I got everything worked out. But it's just the simple fact of, like, having the morality and integrity of, you know you're in the wrong, you're taking something from somebody without giving them, the equal back, and, just being okay with that, if someone gives you something, you have to give them the equal back, or whatever they want, Like, if I wanted to trade a Lakota, and somebody tried to trade me an AV8, probably wouldn't accept that trade, in the first place. But if I have a Lakota and someone else has an AV8 and they trade it to me and I don't send my Lakota and I get their AV8, I have to send that Lakota. Like, that's fair. That's pretty much it. Stealing's wrong. Don't do it. That's all I can really say on that. I can't force people to not steal. I can't be like, hey, no stealing, you, and they're gonna stop stealing. I mean, no one's gonna listen to me. I'm just saying stealing's bad, and you've heard it your whole life, and if you still do it, you're going down a bad path, and I can't help you. But I can, stealing's bad, throw it in your face another time that you're gonna hear it for, another 100,000 million times until you die, that stealing's bad. So, I mean, that's all I really want to say about stealing. So getting into scamming now and how it is not the same as thievery. Scamming, what I consider scamming at least, is making a trade and not necessarily not sending them anything back, but sending them something back that is either A, not what was agreed upon in the trade, or B, is a lower quality of item that was agreed upon in the trade. Again, I'll go into a story that I read on Instagram, is that someone shipped, they agreed on a trade, supposed to be, I think it was a brand new superpower. The guy said, oh yeah, brand new superpower I have for trade, trading. They make the trade, kid receives superpower, and it is beaten. And I actually made a trade with this kid who received the superpower, and superpowers are superpowers to me. I love them anyway. I love them either way they come. So, I made a trade with him. I traded him a basically pretty much brand new Evil 4X for a it's pretty decent condition superpower. I'll actually go get it. So here it is. It is this one, and I mean, there's some Scoopies, but Scoopies never really bother me. There's some cosmetic things like a ball stop's ripped off in there. Right around here, there's some scratches. There's the same thing on the other side, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the thing's beaten. It's definitely been used, but it's not broken in any way. So it doesn't bother me any. I would trade a lot of things for superpowers, but I'm not even going to get into that in this video. But the fact of the matter is that he got scanned. I mean, the guy said it was brand new, and he gets it, and it's not brand new. Like, I mean, the thing I can say about scamming is, again, I can't tell you to not do it, and, I can say don't scam, and it's not like you're going to stop. But what I can say is just, like, have the integrity to be honest about it. Like, if you're trying to trade something, be honest about the condition. Usually when I'm trying to trade something, I'll tell you guys how many times I've used it and what I used it for. So you guys can kind of get a gist of what kind of condition it's going to be in. I'll send you pictures of any part of the head you want to see so you can make sure none of it's broken. There's like no scoopies or anything. I generally try to only use my sticks on turf and grass, just so that, not generally that they won't ever have scoopies, but that the scoopies will be greatly reduced. I try not to play with my sticks on concrete. I just don't like it. But things like that, like scamming is bad. Another thing I can think of with scamming is like, oh yeah, I have a brand new Thompson Lacrosse i6. I'm just throwing out random heads. These aren't actual things. Brand new Thompson Lacrosse i6, and you have a Nike Vapor Elite Clutch 2, and we're going to trade, and then you get the Thompson i6, and it is not a Thompson i6, it's an AV8. So, like, he basically just lied to you. He showed you, like, either a picture he has on the internet or a picture of his own stick, and then he sent you something different. So he didn't steal from you, he sent you something, it's just not what you agreed upon in the trade. So that's what scamming is, not sending something that's not agreed upon in the trade, basically. Dumbed down into one sentence, there it is. And it's, again, I can't tell you not to do it, and it's not like you're going to stop if I tell you not to. But I just want people to be aware of this. This is an awareness video. If you're watching this, this is just so that you're aware. If you're going to trade, those are basically the two things that you're risking with trading. So be interrogate them. That's the word. Interrogate them. Make sure you ask questions. It's the same thing if you're gonna go buy a car from a used car salesman. You're not gonna just go in there and be like, hey, is the car new? Yeah, the car's brand new everything. Cool, I'll take it. And then you get home and everything's broken. No, you don't do that. You ask questions like, hey, how's the alternator? How's the engine? How many miles? The leather seats, heated seats. Does it have pedals? Does it have a steering wheel? Does the horn work? Is there a back seat? Does it have wheels? And things like that. You ask the questions. That's what you do. Like, honestly, it's one of the things that I could go on talking about for hours just because it makes me so angry. But again, there's a third part to this that I kind of want to get into. This video is already 11 minutes, so I'm going to do it really quick. Don't assume the worst right away. I mean, you don't 100% know what's going on the other side. You know, it could get lost in the mail. A package could get lost in the mail. A person could be really busy and not have been able to ship it yet. So just consult the other person before you make a final judgment on them. I'm usually very quick to give people the benefit of the doubt. I will trust someone all the way up until I have 100% proof that they either scammed or thieved me. That doesn't work. Stole from me. There, I'll use it then. They either scammed or stole from me. Hopefully this video has made you guys aware of the dangers of trading, and just be careful. That's it. I'm not saying don't ever trade ever. No, never. No, because there are genuine people out there who just want to trade and just want to swap around their gear and stuff. So and I'm not saying don't ever trade. I'm just saying be careful with your trades. Ask a lot of questions. Make sure the other person's legit. Ask some other people in the lacrosse community if they've traded with them and what their experiences are. So thanks for watching, guys. If you watched this whole video, I appreciate it so much. I know the last couple of videos have been really long and drawn out and kind of boring. I know I have a really weird voice to listen to. That's why girls don't like me. Just kidding. Girls fucking love me. Okay, I gotta end this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you watched all the way through and listened to all my bad jokes, thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't. There's a giveaway coming in the next video. Guarantee it. Check back. You could win. And I'm not gonna scam or steal from you. End video.